Off we go from Denver. Deontay Spencer on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. DeAndre Carter back deep. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Oh, he shifts past him. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Fitzpatrick. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
He'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. We're scoreless after 1. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Here's Fitzpatrick, eluding the pressure right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is not going to make it. a 6-0 ball game. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Bridgewater on first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kendall Fuller.
Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 30 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So now Charles... Touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And Spencer will elect to not bring it out here. It's a touchback.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Play action now. Bridgewater. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Throwing, Bridgewater. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan.
And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Tim Patrick there to make the grab. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater will try and throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit. the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And able to get this out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And quickly, they get to the line. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Curtis Samuel there to make the grab. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Fitzpatrick going to throw for it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait. For a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Broncos in the hurry-up trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. And this one is incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. First down, Bridgewater. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good. And that will do it for this first half. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they've got it up. That's the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll contain him to just 4, second down. Fitzpatrick. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Fitzpatrick now. Slings this deep from McLaurin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now Fitzpatrick. That's into the hands of his tight end Bates. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ryan Fitzpatrick, a 6-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Slide for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will now a hit and a loose football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a second down and 6.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Flush to his right. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas.
Touchdown, Washington.
Logan Thomas. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Denver. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Well done on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. On second and 9, Fitzpatrick. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Washington on third down.
Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 9. And he's got this down to the 35. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Rolling to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they're going to speed things up here. Fitzpatrick here to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's brought down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. J.D. McKissick. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. This is the tight end Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Going right back to Fant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Bridgewater now. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Broncos get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.